Welcome to another beer and game review. This will be my official 5th of reviewing beers and games, and I hope you guys enjoy this show. I really do. This one's actually pretty cool, I think.
Prophet had just railed against the Sodom beneath us, but not accept the free golden gifts of the founders.
Bioshock Infinite is a first-person shooter video game developed by Irrational Games and published by 2K.
It would have been enough if the prophet had only prayed for our deliverance and not led us to this new Eden. Is it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be washed clean before our prophet, our founders, and our Lord?
I just need passage into the city.
Passage to the city. Brother, the only way to Columbia is through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
Let's have this turn.
Hey, I baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord. I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this one doesn't look clean to me.
Who's there? Who's there?
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt!
What do you want?
We had a deal to it!
Set in 1912, the game has a protagonist, former Pinkerton agent Booker DeWitt, sent to the floating air city of Columbia to find a young woman called Elizabeth, who has been held captive there for the most of her life. Though Booker rescues Elizabeth, the two are pursued by the city's warring factions, founders that strive to keep the city for pure Americans only. The player, which is you, controls Booker throughout the entire game, eventually working with the AI-controlled Elizabeth. Like previous Bioshock games, the player uses a combination of weapons, gears, and psychokinetic powers granted through vigors.
There are stars above you. You never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it.
Would you care for a boutonniere? We're raising money for the Girls' Patriotic League.
Maybe next time.
You'd look dashing with one in your lapel. Come back if you change your mind.
Bioshock Infinite received critical acclaim upon release and was favored compared to, with some even considering it to surpass, the first and original Bioshock game in the series, receiving high scores from everywhere. Hello, again. This one's a review. Actually, you know what? Let's not talk about the beer just yet. Not just yet, you know? Let's talk about Bioshock. So far, I'm really enjoying the game. Awesome. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool, dude. Nice side. been a Bioshock fan since the first one. And what's cool about this one, I mean, back in the day, I had to sell my copy. It's unfortunate. But luckily for me, that this disc actually comes with the original Alaskan beer. Cool about this, Alaskan Amber is based on a recipe from a turn of the century brewing in the Junin area. It was voted best beer in the nation in the 1988 Great American Brew Festival Consumer whatever. Not much of a head retention, just like the last beer. The color. The color is amazing. The ingredients, Alaskan Amber is made from glacier-fed water and a generous blend of the finest quality European and Pacific Northwest hop varieties and premium two-row pale and specialty malts. What they say is that our water originates in the 1,500 square mile ice field, and the more than 90-inch of rainfall they receive each year. Wow. The alcohol is 5.3. Good. An apricot kind of taste. Slight bitterness. Not like the Modelo that we did last time. Just the color tripping me out. Original gravity 1.054. That's the alcohol. Bitterness is 18 IBU. Color 22 SAM. Let's see what else it says. The story behind the label. There are no roads connecting remote coastal community Alaska to the lower 48 of even the rest of the state. Everything must travel by air or sea. Ocean going, huh? Almost this peppery taste to it. Has nice body. Again, the color's nice. There's no lacing. Very little. Almost non-existent. That's good. Alright. Well, Bioshock.
I know who hasn't lost a limb working with them. Yet.
Elizabeth's own powers can also be used to help fight hostile forces. In contrast to the limited spaces of the underworld city of Rapture, the open-air city of Columbia provides the more combat challenges, including combat that takes place aboard the city's Skyline roller coaster-like rail system. Bioshock Infinite received critical acclaim upon release and was favored compared to, with some even considering it surpassed, the first and original Bioshock game in its series, receiving high scores from everywhere. Agreed that the game was particularly praised for its plot and its visual and aesthetics. Bioshock Infinite won numerous pre-release awards for its display at E3 2011. Now here it is, 2013, we're barely just getting it. Of course, we all know that they pushed the release date many times, but agreed, or some may debate, that sometimes when a game is delayed, it gets better. And that's what I hope for Unfortunately, unlike some games like Aliens, Colonial Marines, that was just totally delayed many times. Never gave it a benefit of being done. Now let's talk about the characters. Booker DeWitt, who was voice played as Tony Baker. The player, protagonist, is a disgraced former agent of the Pinkerton National Detective Agency. As part of the 7th Cavalry Regiment, he had performed brutal acts against Native American Indians at the Battle of Wounded Knee. To defend his own honor, these acts left him emotionally scarred, leading to an excessive drinking and so essentially he gets kicked out of the agency. But considers his own actions with the Pinkertons as quarreling labor strikes to be among his many sins, he continues to work as a private investigator from New York City. And of course he's referring himself as an independent contractor. Outwardly, he cares little for extraordinary, provided that it does not interfere with his ability to do his job. Initially, he is disturbed by both his role in the events of Wounded Knee and recording visions of New York City under attack by from air.
That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me the bowl! Is that not the prettiest young white girl in all of Columbia? All right then. The winner is number 77!
Well, what do you know?
Number 77, come and claim your prize! First round!
It was me! It was all me! Please! Please! Please, what are you doing?
Come on! Are you gonna throw it? Or are you taking your coffee black these days?
I'm the one you want!
Oh! Looks like we've got a shy one here! We've got to do something about that! Time's a waste! Wait!
It's him!
Now, where'd you get that brand, boy? Don't you know that makes you the backstabbing snake in the grass false shepherd?
And we ain't letting no false shepherd into our flock! Show them what we got planned, boys! Stop him! Stop him! The false shepherd's going anywhere! I'm astray!
Elizabeth, which is played by Courtney Draper, as a young woman who has been held captive in Colombia for most of her life. She is shown to be intelligent, having spent most of her life studying a wide variety of subjects from geography to medicine and physics. She also has the ability to perceive and interact with dimensional tears across Colombia. Now for the graphics. Awesomely colorful. Animation is perfect. It's definitely a real eye-opener. Now, I have to say that I haven't seen any glitches whatsoever during the entire game. I have yet to finish it. I'm still working on it, and some people said it was short, but I'm taking my time. I've spent $60 on this game, and I don't want to just spend it all in 1 week like some of the other friends that I know. They've just already finished it. I'm like, no, thank you. $60 on a week? No, take your time. Enjoy the game. Redo some things if you don't think you've done it right. Go back. Find things that you haven't found. Who knows? Maybe just putting it on hard right at the beginning, which I did. This is on hard difficulty. Dying a lot made it a better challenge. Now, $60, putting it on easy just to play it for the story? No. Play it on hard. Grow some hair on your balls, you know? I mean, come on. not a lot of people can handle it. I mean, well, yeah, I mean, if you're a minor, you're a small kid or something like that, and your parents let you get away with playing the game, and you're just playing it for just for kicks, your mom and dad just spent $60 of their hard-earned money. At least you could do is play it on hard, and you know, make it worth the money.
Partners?
You're a liar, Mr. DeWitt. And a thug. But you're also my only means of reaching Paris.
Sound and music. Play this game with a pair of headphones. I guarantee you not that you will enjoy every sound, every climactic music that you will run into. Just walking through this little area, listening to the fan swinging, walking on that hardwood floor. Everything in this game was well put together. Now for the score at 3.8 for the beard out of 5. Game gets a 9 out of 10. Here's a little final thought for you. Comparing it to the last Bioshock Part 2, things that were missing. Hacking. Hacking into a vending machine is not there. Multiplayer was not there. To be honest, I'm not missing it. Not one bit. Now, this game will keep you on the edge of your seat. Play it, buy it, $60, badass, rent it, borrow it from a friend. Any way you can, just play this cool ass game. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you at the next beer and game review. Like always, drink, play games, buzzed.